Welcome to a fan's perspective. This your boy Boogie 45. How you feeling today, people? All right. First things first, man. I gotta show y'all this video, man. Man, G Unit and Murder Inc. beef never ends, man. Let's get to it. You on the
All
plane,
that
trying to
police
punch
ass
suck
suck
ass
ass
up,
to
you
me.
fucking sucker.
Plane mode.
So if you're
Federal
not on the
regulations
plane no
prohibit the use of
more.
cellular networks during flight. The use of Wi-Fi to make video or voice calls is not
Niggas
allowed.
made
Tolerating
Jabu.
SMD, nigga,
So
chill
please
out.
take your seat,
Niggas
fasten your
made Jabu
seatbelt,
down.
stow your tray table and carry-on items.
This is his
Ensure aisle
seat.
armrests are in the resting position. Plane mode.
You on the
All
plane,
that
trying to
police
punch
ass
suck ass up, you fucking sucker.
Plane mode.
So if you're
Federal
not on the
regulations
plane no
prohibit the
more.
use of cellular networks during flight. The use of Wi-Fi to make video or voice calls is not
Niggas
allowed.
made
Tolerating
Jabu.
SMD, nigga,
So
chill
please
out.
take your seat,
Niggas
fasten your
made Jabu
seatbelt,
down.
stow your tray table and carry-on items.
This is his
Ensure aisle
seat.
armrests are in the resting position. Plane mode.
All right. So Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda seen Jabu on the flight. And Uncle they was trolling him or whatever. Now the other half of the video, because that video was edited, the other half of the video, which is on TMZ, I go check that out. Ja Rule called him out for a fade, and he threw the pillow in Yayo face. See, I gotta put some respect on Ja Rule name, man. Like, listen, at the time when 50 came out in '03, everybody chose the side of 50 because people just got tired of hearing Ja Rule. I don't think Ja Rule did anything wrong, but music was a little oversaturated, but Ja Rule got hits, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think people confuse that with Ja Rule not being a man. Ja Rule ain't never ducked no wreck, bro. They been having clashes from the time 50 punched him in his face. Ja allegedly hit him with the bat. They ended up, I don't know if they say they ended up jumping 50 or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, then the studio incident where they ran up in the studio and 50 got poked, Yayo got poked. You know what I mean? Now 50 did take Ja Rule chain in the first altercation, but it didn't come without a scuffle. You understand what I'm saying? Like, then the Barclays situation where they try to catch Ja Rule at the Barclays, he shook out with them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, at the end of the day, bro, Ja Rule ain't never ducking no wreck. So y'all trolling him like he ain't going, like he won't fight. Ja Rule is in shape and he ain't no sucker. He stand on all 10. He ain't a gangster, but he's a man. He's a stand-up man. Y'all gotta give some of this props, man. I think they tried to troll Ja Rule and it backfired. It backfired. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he won deep. Now y'all say, okay, it's the airplane. We don't want to go to jail because it's an automatic federal charge or whatever, right? All right. But with that being said, if y'all knew it was a federal charge, then y'all wouldn't have said nothing to him. Y'all would have waited till he got to where he had to get through, and y'all would have got off the plane. Y'all would have got it popping. Y'all ain't really want no smoke with son. Y'all just wanted to troll son, man. Come on, man. And murder, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, Ja Rule ain't no small fry compared to Yayo and Murder. First of all, Ja Rule is a way bigger artist with way more hits, money long. I'm pretty sure he made some good money throughout his career. He ain't never duck no wreck. You understand what I'm saying? So how can y'all really stun on him? You feel me? With Yayo, I mean, we did see 50 throw you in the bushes, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's out there on YouTube or whatever. Y'all can find it. But we did see 50 violate you. And I get that y'all mans, but when you try to compare 50 Cent's leadership to Jay-Z's leadership, Jay-Z would never do that to Memphis Bleak or anybody that he's cool with. He would never just straight up embarrass them in public in the middle of the hood or in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never seen Jay move like that with his artists. You know what I mean? And even though 50, it's a lot of good things I like about Fifth as far as like the opportunities to give people, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature and what he's did for the game. But he treat his homies like Dojas, bro. Like we gotta just keep it a buck, man. He treat his homies like Dojas. You know what I mean? Like even with the Lloyd Banks situation, like, you know, he said all kind of shit about Lloyd Banks, and Lloyd Banks ain't never said nothing to him or about him. Never got no interviews and never said nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah, that was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta you gotta put some respect on Ja Rule name, man. Don't think just because he lost a rap battle that he just soft and you could just go and step all over him. You know what I mean? Like, y'all really can't stunt on Ja Rule. Like, if you want to do a comparison, you got to compare 50 to Ja Rule. You can't compare Yayo and Murda to Ja Rule because they ain't have the career Ja Rule had. And as far as the physical altercations, I don't know. I know Uncle Murda had a couple tips in the street, you know what I'm saying? But that was a bad look for Yayo and Murda, man, because what you thought was gonna happen didn't happen. And then Yayo goes right to Vlad and I guess tries to clarify it. And he said, about if 50 was on the plane. 50 was on the plane with Ja Rule. Ain't nothing happened. The whole world know about that. Ain't nothing happened. They both knew what it was. They both knew if we get into it, ain't really no words. We get into it, we going to jail. So we might as well just keep it cordial and go on about our business. You know what I'm saying? You know, and some people say, oh, you need the dead to beef and thing. I mean, 50 got a reason for dragging the beef on as long as he feel like it. I mean, come on, man. That ain't the only beef that ain't dragged on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of long standing beefs. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Maserati Fox. You know what I mean? They used to roll with 50 in them. I mean, at the end of the day, he allegedly got killed over some shit that happened 15, 16 years ago, man. You know what I mean? Your enemy's your enemy. It's either y'all gonna squash it or y'all gonna keep it going. Some people squash their beef after a couple, battles or whatever the case may be, if nobody died, whatever. And some people keep it going. Some people going beef till whenever. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Ja Rule looking for it because he said in an interview one time that he really don't want to be carrying this old beef on because he getting older. You know what I'm saying? They both and they Ja Rule is 49, 50 is 50. You know what I'm saying? They all grown men. Y'all about to be grandfathers, man. Like what the hell? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you can't tell somebody how to feel, when they feel somebody try to take their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I get why Fifth is on it the way he on it. You dig what I'm saying? But y'all gotta put some respect on Ja name, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he been standing 10 toes, man. He been standing 10 toes, man. I can't say, and the crazy thing is like, you know, a lot of the cats that was rolling with Murder Inc., they wasn't no suckers either. Black Child, you know what I'm saying? Cadillac Child, they wasn't no suckers. You know what I mean? Like Black Child get busy. And it's crazy because I ran into Black Child in Hollis on 191. You know what I'm saying? Cool cat. I seen his movie and we was chopping it up about the movie that he did. He had put out on YouTube like an independent film. And I was like, damn, you did some decent acting in that joint. Cause y'all like my underground movies and all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, they ain't no suckers, man. Like just because, 50 don't like them, you know what I mean? Like they not no pushovers, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I think that backfired on Yayo a little something, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? I try to make a fool out of Ja, but people seen the whole video and they seen it for what it was. And some people said that Ja Rule was trying to pull a check-in move or whatever the case may be. I mean, at the end of the day, man, they was deep. He won deep. I don't think that was a check-in move because I feel like if you behind the seat talking shit, whatever the case may be, like I'm not just gonna sit there and be all quiet. Nah, I'm gonna talk my shit too. You understand what I'm saying? And if we want to get off the flight and get into it and squabble, let's just do that. You know what I mean? Like I don't think I just think Ja Rule got off the plane because it was just like, who the hell want to deal with that, man? He probably making it on his way to the crib, whatever. And Ja Rule don't be rolling around with a whole bunch of security all the time either. You know what I mean? He stand on his own too, and I respect that about him. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we gotta call it what it is sometimes. Yeah, you feel me? You know, but and that was kind of weird that Yayo said, "Oh, 50 was on the plane," because he said that it was already individuals on the plane with him besides him and Murder. So it's like, what would it matter if 50 was on the plane? You understand what I'm saying? Like, if 50 was on the plane with him before, ain't nothing happened. You know what I mean? And it's like, whatever you thought that 50 was gonna do, you should have did it. You should have did it. If he's the bag, then you gotta pop first. You the soldier, right? You gotta pop first. Or the lieutenant, you still gotta pop first. You feel me? And even though you said, "Oh, you laughed it off like Ja threw a pillow on your face," that's still disrespectful. If somebody throw a pillow on my face, I'm going in their mouth, straight up. You know what I'm saying? It could be a pillow or a shoe. It don't matter. It's still disrespect. He threw the pillow on your face and knocked your hat off. It was your turn now to, to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And you can't talk that, oh, well, we on the airplane, and then you shouldn't have started it in the first place. If you so worried about going to jail, you shouldn't have started in the first place. Josh seemed like he was ready to go to jail. If one of y'all would have stepped forward, he would have got into it. I don't think he was pump faking, bro. Just by the optics of it. I don't think he was pump faking. He don't got a record for ducking no wreck either. You feel me? So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's, now I heard some people say, why did Yayo insert himself into that situation, right? I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not Yayo, Uncle Murda. People are saying why Uncle Murda inserted himself into that situation because he didn't have no direct issue with Ja Rule. That's 50 Cent and Yayo beef. But it's like, so what? You know what I mean? Like, you rolling with a crew, we busting beef down. Because if it's lit like that, let's say if it's really lit, let's say if it's not on the plane and it's on the street, right? And let's say Ja got, him and his homies and they running the Yayo and Yayo and them is only two deep, and Ja got the numbers. You know what I mean? You think they gonna whip Yayo and leave Murda? No, they gonna get both of them. You understand what I'm saying? So Murda did what he was supposed to do. Like, you know what I'm saying, as far as, being crew. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. This, that, that. Nah, that'll have 50 looking at son crazy. You know what I mean? Like, this is just what it is. Like, because when you think about it, like, really and truly, Murda ain't really got no current music. He never really made a studio album. You understand what I'm saying? He go out with Yayo and they do the hype man thing, you know what I'm saying? And they get their bag across season, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. So Murda don't have to be there. It's not like Murda is just so talented that he gotta, like, like, he don't have to be there. Now Murda could rap. Don't get it twisted. I don't take nothing away from Murda, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Murda could rap. You know what I'm saying? And he been doing this thing, but he never had. There was no real reason for 50 Cent to bring Murda along besides 50 having, a respect for Murda and wanting to give him an opportunity and see what he do with it. You feel what I'm saying? So when you down with a crew and your position is not super solidified, you gotta show loyalty. You gotta display your loyalty when the opportunity presents itself. Real spell. You understand? But that was a crazy situation, man. You know what I mean? It never ends with them, man. That's some straight comedy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Every ever so often is they always bumping into each other, getting into it's crazy, man. But I wanted to get into this next topic, man. Battle rapper Geechi Gotti, man. I seen him get, I'm gonna show y'all the video, man. Show y'all the video. All right. So Geechi Gotti, it seemed like son got pulled over and he took flight. He took flight. You know, he probably, probably had something on he ain't supposed to have on him and he took flight, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's get to it.
They just took off. It did hit sticks. It did hit sticks.
Get down on the ground right now! Get down on the ground! I will shoot you! Get your hands in the air! Do not reach for anything, you hear me? Get down on your face. Put your hands behind your back. Put both of your hands behind your back.
Hands up, I can see it. Okay, hands up high. Hands up high. Turn all the way around. Turn all the way around.
Turn around. Turn around.
We're gonna be good if you listen to us. Walk backwards towards me. Walk backwards towards me. Keep coming, keep coming.
Got your hands.
Stop. Stop right there. Stop right there. Get down on your knees. Put your hands over your head. Put your hands behind your head. Interlock your fingers.
Why are you on risk?
Because your name's Anthony Ellison. You've been breaking into pharmacies all over the place.
All right. Yeah, so there's a whole news clip about Geechi Gotti getting caught up in that situation, man. It was him and like three other dudes. Allegedly, they found some things that they wasn't supposed to have on them, and they got booked. You understand? And some people say, it's stupid or, he crazy for doing that. You know what I'm saying? He was battle rapping and things of that nature. But this is the thing though, like, is battle rap consistent money though? What do you do in between that? Like, let's say you make like 20,000 off a battle, right? All right, if you got 3 battles a year, that's 60,000. But what if you got 2 battles a year? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not consistent money. It's like you get paid per battle. You know what I mean? So there's those gaps where, you know, sometimes depending on the expenses people got or whatever the case may be, you know, he might have hit a rough patch. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're getting money like that, you're not gonna be taking penitentiary chances like that, just straight up. You know what I mean? So you probably hit a rough patch and, you know, got caught up in a situation. You feel what I'm saying? But son is highly talented, man. And the thing is that see, like I was heavy in the battle rap a couple years ago. I still check it out from, every now and again, but I kind of like I wouldn't say I lost interest, but it's just I found other things that interest me in the moment. So, I kind of put it on the back burner for a minute, but I really, really like battle rap. But the thing is too, like you have to evolve from battle rap into an actual artist. Because that's where the real money is at, right? Being an artist, you know, putting out a studio album, you probably might have a brand where you pushing some merch and things of that nature. I mean, you could do that with the battle rap too, but I feel like the battle rap is a precursor to a record deal. You know what I mean? It's a precursor to a record deal, man. And you gotta evolve. You gotta evolve in that space. You know what I'm saying? It's a great, hustle, but I don't see it as being consistent as let's say you put out an album and you got a tour. You tour for about let's say you do a countrywide tour, 50 states, you know what I mean? And you take the rest of the whole year just touring, stacking up that paper. That's a way bigger take than battle rap. You know what I mean? It's just simple math. So even with the suit, because that ain't the first situation, the Sue Surf situation. You know what I mean? And the Sue Surf is talented, but you got to think if he was making all that bread off of battle rap, would he still be in the streets? You see what I'm saying? So I don't think the battle rap money is sustainable as you get older and as you have like bills and the bills coming every month. You feel me? So you gotta try to like evolve into something like whether you go from battle rap to being an actual artist or you push a brand and build a brand up so big that the brand could kind of like kick back. You feel me? And bring in that residual income, or take the battle rap money, get into some real estate or something. But just living off of battle rap money, you know, it I don't think it has longevity to it as far as sustainability. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have other things going on besides battle rap. You dig what I'm saying? So to all the battle rappers out there, man, y'all should come in the hip hop game and shake this game up, man, because we ain't had the best music in a minute. Like we got good music, don't get it twisted. We got good music, but there's room for people that really know how to rap and make music to come in and do what they do. The game is wide open right now, man. It's wide open. Good projects drop spontaneously. Like the last one I was listening to is a J. Cole. I'm on the second CD, but I'm listening to it slow. So far it's a good album. You know what I mean? And I'll hit y'all with that review when I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But so far, sonically, it's a good album. You know what I mean? But J. Cole, I don't want to hear no shoot, no shots at nobody or none of that, man, because you all the way backed out of that. You duck that smoke, bro. With Kendrick, you duck that smoke. And Kendrick didn't necessarily call you out. He put a pair of shoes out and you took the bait. And you made a diss record and you backed out. So ain't nobody going to deny your talent and your ability to make great music. Ain't nobody going to deny that. And this project proves just that. But at the same time, miss me with the shooting shots on your records, man. Like, miss me with that, man. I don't really want to hear that unless you're going to stand on business this time around. You know what I mean? And if it's another rapper, put an address on it. Make it interesting. It's hip hop. You dig? But that's my time for the day. It's from a fan's perspective, quick thoughts. You catch me on the tool, and I'll be back for another one. Peace.